part of the journey of self-discovery, self-awareness, this idea we're playing with, the who are you and what are you all about question, is moving from the known to the unknown, which is what a lot of life is about. And so if you're moving from the known to the unknown, you're moving from what you're confident in, what you're good at, what you understand to be you, into what you have yet to understand to be you. And if you think that through, that can feel like moving from authentic to inauthentic.
Yeah.
Or something that feels like not me yet. And it could be that it's not you, but it could be that in the process of doing that, the sense of authentic self that you currently carry grows.
Yeah.
And now you're even more authentically you, even though you're doing something that 6 months ago felt disingenuous.
Right. Yeah.
We often introduce this idea through the idea of existence, which in philosophy we call ontology. What is your ontology? And ontology is simply this. Simply, if you simplify it, it's something like...
It doesn't sound like a simple word.
It's not. But if you put it in a simple format, what you get is, can you make a list of everything that you think exists? And of course you can. It's too long to actually make, but whatever's on that list is your ontology. It's what you think exists, and it's a study of existence. And so most people can make lists of things that exist, but my list might be a little bit different than yours, which is interesting, and that's what makes this fun. So we ask this ontological question about existence, and do you exist? And of course I exist. And it's like, yeah, but in what form? And we talk about the 3 levels of ontology, 3 levels of existence. So if I was sitting in a room with 100 people in it, and I said, just ask the question, do unicorns exist? Of course, they know it's a setup, so nobody raises their hand, right? But the answer is no. Clearly no. Right. Unicorns don't exist. But what's interesting is if I then asked everyone to draw a unicorn, they all could. And if I asked them to test each other, everyone would say, yeah, those are unicorns. So it seems as though they exist.
Yeah.
Well, we call this level 1 existence. And level 1 existence is simply things that exist in our mind, but not in reality. Meaning, you can conceive of them. They're a concept and we can actually share that concept, but you can't point at them. So then run a new experiment. All right. Now, everybody draw a horse. Do horses exist? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Horses exist. Okay, awesome. Draw a horse. Yep. They exist in your mind. Now, let's go on a field trip and yep, that's a horse. You can point at a horse. So that's level 2, things that exist in our mind and exist in reality. Level 3 existence is where things get a bit weird. And people who are materialists are going to tell you that level 3 is really just level 1. But I don't think that's right. Level 3 is things that exist in reality, but not in our mind. And it doesn't mean that we don't have an awareness of them. It's just that we literally say, I can't wrap my mind around that. Level 3 is things like infinity and mercy, maybe beauty, love, God, things like that. And a lot of people try to put things from level 1 into level 3, right? We call that superstition. It doesn't. And the problem with that is it actually doesn't explain reality very well. But level 3 existence are things that we're still trying to understand about reality that are real, but we don't know how to can't quite grab it. All right. So if someone accepts those 3 definitions, the question is, do you exist? So let's go with yes. Are you level 1? No, because I can point at you. So it really seems like you have level 2 existence, but I think that's wrong. I think that's the wrong way to think about it. I think you have level 3 existence. I think you are bigger, more complex, and more interesting than you will ever be able to contain. You cannot wrap your mind around yourself.